Good. So let us begin. Always the best way is to just feel yourself sitting in your chair. Feet flat, spine nice and elongated. Resting your hands comfortably on your legs with your shoulders relaxed. Breathing long. And perhaps you'd like to close your eyes and just allow yourself this sudden stillness along with the sudden dark. And observe the sensation of your next breath coming in. Long and slow. Feeling that cool air of the room as it goes by the edge of your nostril. Down and down into the lowest part of your lungs, and then feel the middle part and then the upper part. And as you breathe out the upper and the middle and the lower. And while you're paying attention to the breath, let all the thoughts go way out into the edges of your awareness, so that what is left is simply the awareness of that one breath as it comes in and as it goes out. And keeping your breath nice and long. Feel your feet as they connect to the floor. Imagining roots that go down as if you were a tree. Roots that go through the floor, through the foundation, down and down. And as you breathe in, receiving this earth energy through the bottoms of the feet. Long and slow breath. Letting that energy come up through the lower legs and upper legs. Each breath helps it rise up a little higher up into the belly and into the chest. And another breath helps it rise up through the head and out the crown of the head, as if it was a fountain of earth energy and you are right in the middle of it. As you breathe, as you stay with this, allowing your face to relax. And one more deep breath in. And from here, let's pivot the head to profile. And then inhale back to the center. Let's go to profile on the other side. Back to the center. Profile and pause. And then nodding yes. Let's bring the face down toward the armpit and just pause there. Then the opposite arm reaches out, and then a slow lift and back down. Inhale up and back down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And let's let the face rise up and come back through the center to the opposite side, pausing. And then nodding yes. And as you do, let's bring the face down toward the armpit and pause there. The opposite arm reaches out and then a slow lift and back down. Let's do that again. Inhale up and down. One more time. Inhale, up and back down. And the face goes up to the side, back to the center. And let's let the head come forward. And a slow roll, ear down toward the shoulder. And release it forward, right through to the other side, ear down. And release it forward, ear down. Let's pause right there. And we'll keep the head tip to that side. Let's make a tiny circle. First one way. And reverse it back the other way. And observe where is that place that pulls. Next time you get right there, pause. Maybe stillness is what this spot wants. Maybe a little slow movement, a little yes or no, figure 8. And a deep breath in. And exhale, let the head come forward right through to the other side. And again, let's pause here. And let's moving the head first one direction. And reverse. And as you do, just notice what's going on the second side. Usually they're not the same. Usually there's a little bit something on one side that's not on the other. Pause when you get to that tight spot. And maybe you want to work into it with a micro movement. A little yes or no, figure 8. And a deep breath in. And let's exhale, release your head forward. And let's round forward. And we'll come back up. And we'll let the chest lift and the face goes up. Exhale, rounding. Back up, the chest lifts, the face goes up. Exhale, rounding. And back up. This time we'll come sitting nice and tall with a lengthened spine. And we'll elongate as we come forward. And we'll let these hands go to the outside of the legs. Just settle yourself forward here. And then hands back to the knees, slowly back up. And we'll let the hands come down to the side for some big shoulder circles, up and around, and back the other way. Breathing. And from here, let's go wide and up. Look as you lift. Exhale, the arms come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up. And one arm reaches. And the other arm. And the first arm. And the other one. And then let's intertwine the fingers and turn the palms away. And we'll let these arms come up and settle here. Breathing long. As much as you can, bring these shoulder blades towards each other and down the back. Long and easy breath while we stay with this. And one more deep breath in. Let the arms rest down, and we'll bring our hands back to the legs and just settle for a moment. Breathing long. And reaching these arms forward, let's bring them around the back, get a hold of the chair, and just take a moment to let your shoulder blades go towards each other. Let the face kind of float up, so you're looking toward the high wall as we stay with this. Breathing. And one more deep breath in, fill the lungs, and begin to release. Let's round forward. Coming back up, sitting nice and tall, let's cross a hand. The other one comes behind you and look behind. Inhale back to the center. Cross, let's go to the other side. Back to the center, cross, and this time we're going to pause here as you look behind yourself, breathing. Long breath. Crown of the head continues to reach. And back to the center, cross the hand. Let's look the other direction. Sit tall as you can. Crown of the head continues to reach. And just observe in the neck what's going on. In your upper back, in your middle back, in your lower back, as we stay with this gentle twist. And one more deep breath in. And release back to the center. And from here, we're going to bring our knees apart a little bit. So you can sit nice and tall. Crown of the head is reaching. Elbow places out by the knee, and we reach long. And back to the center. Use your abdominals as we go from side to side. It's really a great awareness to draw your belly muscles in whenever you have to do anything like lift a box or something heavy, or just about anything at all that's out of the ordinary. Draw your belly muscles in. And let's pause here. Doesn't matter which side you're on. I always like to do a couple preparation ones before we hold a pose, just to get you a little bit warmed up. And while we stay here, continue to draw your abdominals in. It's very helpful. So it doesn't bring the whole efforting to your back at all. And we'll keep the reach going. Let's round forward a little bit. And then back facing front. And then let's look up toward the ceiling a little bit, nice and slowly, not forcing anything. And then back facing front. And let's reach. And the other arm comes up. And let's go right through to the other side. Slowly coming into this elongated side stretch. Breathing. Allowing your face to relax while we stay with this. And let's round over. And back facing forward, keeping the abdominals engaged. We look up. And back facing forward, reaching. both arms up, deep breath in. And release, good. And we'll bring these feet back in and we'll make a circle with the foot, first one way and reverse, point, flex, point, flex, and release. Let's go to the other side, circling and reverse, point and flex, point and flex, good. And we'll let that foot come down and let's come to standing. And as we do, let's move a little bit with the fingers and the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Bend your knees a little bit and give yourself a good shimmy. Jostling your legs, getting everything just moving. Maybe you've been sitting all morning. And then let's bring the hands about 2 inches below the navel, knees bent, tail tucks under. And this is our preparation stance. We begin and end in this pose. Weight is low. I'll give you a side view. I think we have at least one new person out there this morning. So your knees are bent and your tail is tucking under. So you're not with your fanny sticking out. It's right underneath you. Your tail's tucked under. And as you settle down, you can kind of feel that your shoulders are right over your hips. That's kind of the goal. And then from here, we're going to let the hands face back. We'll go onto the heels and forward. We go to the front of the foot, to the back of the foot. A simple weight exchange. Breathe in. Long and easy breath. And you may want to look opposite from where you're standing to find a point on the far wall. Just letting your gaze rest on that place as you move. And next one, last one of these. Let's bring these hands down and we come right back to where we began. Deep breath in and let it go. And for the benefit of the new person in the group, left foot is going to come forward and we're going to let the weight come forward and the heel comes up in the back. Maybe you can't quite see that. Heel comes up in the back and then your weight goes back, the toe comes up in the front. And there's a number of arm movements that go with that. So we prepare with low diagonal arms, left foot goes forward. And this first one, as you come forward, the hands come up and down, smoothly into the next one with no fast parts or slow parts. One smooth flow. Last one of these. As your weight goes back, front foot joins, and we settle. And preparing, the other foot goes forward. We move. Last one coming up. Weight comes back and we settle. Deep breath in and let it go. Good. So that one was called Daughter at the Mountain, and your hands for this next one is Daughter at the Valley. So we'll prepare, hands up, nice lift in this sternum, and we move. Last one coming up. Weight goes back and we settle it down. Preparing, the other foot goes forward. We move. Last one coming up. Weight goes back and settle. Deep breath in and let it go. Next one, we're going to prepare with the hands up, little dip and back. So preparing, lift your sternum, feel your shoulder blades towards each other. Left foot goes forward and we move. Last one. Weight comes back and we settle. Hands come up and the other foot goes forward. A little bit of a dip and back. Last one. Weight comes back, hands settle down. Breathing in and just move a little bit. Next one has hands facing at the waist, dropping, reaching, and coming back. So we'll prepare. Left foot goes forward. We move. Next one, last one of these. Weight comes back and settle. Hands face each other and the other foot goes forward. Drop and reach and back. Next one, last one of these. Weight comes back and we settle. Breathing in and let it go. And then let's bring our feet into parallel hip width position and we'll do the 3-part breath. So we'll prepare with knees bent a little bit, low diagonal arms. Inhale. Exhale, chest height. Inhale, pushing out, folding forward. Inhale, reach, and back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, push out, folding forward to a reach and back down. One more time. Inhale, exhale, pushing out, folding forward to a reach and back down. And let's just pause here. And we're going to sit down in a minute. So if you like to just go 1/8 of an inch deeper with your knees, just bending a little lower so that you feel a little work going on in there. Maybe a little heat going on in there. Never want to go to the place of pain, nothing like that. One more breath and release. Good, and let's have a seat. And as you do, we're going to keep the feet flat, sit tall, and let's bring these palms in front of us. And begin to allow the face to relax. Over 100,000 nerve endings in these hands. As we bring those nerve endings together, we're sending a message of equanimity and balance to the brain. So let's just hover here. If you like, close your eyes and just feel the breath coming and going. As much as you can, let the thoughts just go, whatever they are, just let them go. And one more breath. Let's release these hands. And if you have a glass of water, have a sip. Good. And we'll come to standing. And as we prepare for this next one, we'll come into our preparation stance, feeling the sternum lift and the shoulder blades towards each other. And we're going to bring the hands up to the left shoulder, and the left foot is going forward as we come into round the platter. So it's a circular movement with your hands. Last one of these. Weight comes back and the hands settle. Hand to the other shoulder, the other foot goes forward, and we move. And look out beyond the screen to that gazing point. So you can let the eyes be gently on one point. Last one. Weight comes back and front foot joins. Breathing in and let it go. Good. Next one is similar to that, only difference is we're going to use a ball, an invisible ball. We're going to bring it up. We're going to be tossing it and then regathering. So preparing with the ball to the left shoulder, the left foot goes forward. We toss and regather. Last one. Weight comes back and we settle it down. Knees are bent, tails tucked. And finding that ball, let's bring it up and the other foot goes forward. Let's toss it away and it comes back. Last one. Weight comes back, hands settle down. Breathing in and let it go. Good. Next one is working the pulley. Hand is coming up, pushes out, falls and returns at the waist. Palm up, rises, pushes falls and returns. Good. And the other one is going to do the same thing, a little bit of a different timing. So we prepare with that left hand up, left foot comes forward, pushes out, and returns at the waist while the other one pushes out. Last one. Weight comes back and we settle it down. And the other hand comes up, the other foot goes forward, pushing out. And it returns at the waist while the other one pushes. Last one. Weight comes back and we settle. Breathing in and let it go. Next one, the only thing we're going to do with the legs is lift the heels. Lift the heels. So it's not rocking forward and back, it's just that lift, that lift. So it's finding the invisible ball. And we lift the heels as the hands come out and regather. Again. And on the third one, there's a wrist circle. So lift the heels and back. Let's do it again. Third one. Lift the heels, wrist circle, and one more set. And a wrist circle coming up. And we'll hold that ball for a moment. And release the ball into the hold. And let it go. Good. And then from here, let's do the 6-part breath before we sit down. So we're going to start quick version. Exhale, inhale about diaphragm level, palm down. 6 little exhales through your nose as you breathe out. And we'll do that 6 times. Deep breath in, empty your lungs. Huge in breath. 6 exhales. Again. Again, with nice low weight. Next one, last one. And easy breath in And easy exhale. And again, if you'd like to settle your weight a little lower, deep breath in and release. Good. And let's have a seat. And again, as we sit down, we're going to keep the feet flat. Let yourself sit nice and tall. And again, the palms come together in front. And again, if you like, close your eyes. This is a wonderful moment for your body to be able to absorb the benefits of the practice. As we come into stillness in an easy position here, it's easier to let those thoughts go. Just allowing yourself to be. And one more deep breath in. And release your hands. Sip of water. And let's come to standing. This time we're going to be doing one that steps to the left, so make sure you have some room there. This one's called Carry the Ball to the Side. And for the new person, we're going to be stepping and then going back and forth and then lifting that other foot in. So it's kind of step together, and there's 3 steps that go up. Okay, so let's find the ball here. Bringing that ball up to the shoulder, and the left foot reaches out. It goes onto it and back. Onto it and back. Third one, your weight goes on to the left. You lift right and bring it in as you release the ball. Let's do it again. Third one, lift and place. Again. Third one, lift and place. Let's go back the other direction. Third one, lift and place. Again. Third one, lift and place. One more time. Third one, lift and place. And let's just pause here. Knees are bent, weight is low. Breathing in and let it go. Good. Excuse me. Next one, passing clouds, which we could totally use today. So what we're going to do, this one has a different leg also. Reach the leg out and you're going to go onto it and back as we do the whole movement. And at the very end, the last part, we lift it and bring it back in. So we're going to step to the left. Let's bring that right hand up. Weight is low. And the left foot reaches out. We go onto it as that hand drops and gestures palm up. And gestures palm up as we go from one side to the other. And you can look from one side of the room to the other. Next one, last one of these. Weight comes back, foot comes in, and settle it down. Deep breath in and let it go. Good. And then let's finish with light at the top of the head. So we're gonna start in our preparation pose, deep breath in, exhale, and we'll bring this earth energy up above the head. And we lift the heels and back, lift the heels and back, lift the heels and back. And then we bicycle with these arms and hold and open. Again. Third one of these, we're going to go wide and down. Deep breath in, exhale. Let's do it again. Hands come up. We open. Again. Again. Knees are bent. We bicycle and hold. Open. Again. And wide and down. One more time. Exhale. Open. Again. Again. Knees are bent as we bicycle and hold. Open. Again. Arms go wide and down. And let's just pause here. Deep breath in and let it go. And let's have a seat. And again, as we sit, we're going to keep the feet flat, but this time we won't use our arms. We'll just allow them to rest. Sitting tall, allowing your eyes to close if you like. Muscles of your face relaxing. Breath is long and free. There's a great saying about thoughts. It came from a teacher in the 13th century. He said, open the front door, open the back door, don't serve tea. Just allow the thoughts to come and let them go. And taking a moment to thank all those who watch over you, seen and unseen. Thank our beautiful earth for all that she brings to us. And thanking yourself for taking the time this morning to do this practice. Let's bring our hands together in front of our hearts and bow to the light within yourself. Namaste. And as you open your eyes, acknowledging each other. Thank you so much for being out there this morning. If you want to go back to your gallery view and see who all came to class, then you can see everyone.
Thank you, Kanta. Thank you. Take care.
You're welcome. Have a
Thank
great
you, Kanta.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric.
Thank you,
Hi,
Kanta.
Sam.
Have a good weekend.
Bye. Thank you. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Hi, Geisa.
Take care.
Hi, Constance.
Thank you.
Shanta,
Bye,
Kathy.
all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank everybody. Bye.
Carol from New York.
Thank you.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Geisa. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you. Have a great day and a good weekend and stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.